Exactly a month ago on Rage, Wild Fortune seized the Rage tag titles from Masks Incorporated, with Chris and Jeff looking at their first title defense very soon. The champs engage in a tune-up match with a tag team that, surprise, they've never faced previously, the Canadian Cartel.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 488 pounds. The Cartel!
The funniest thing, Steve texted me while he was setting this one up on paper, and he goes, "Do you know that the Canadian Cartel has never wrestled Wild Fortune?" I'm like, how? Chris and Jeff have been around like 10 years, and they wrestled just about everybody. Yeah, they wrestled the original, but never the Canadian Cartel. Are you kidding?
Well, we looked it up like we do around here, and sure enough, Wild Fortune and the Cartel have never met before tonight.
We were just as surprised as everyone else.
And Al Barnett and Vic LaRue decided to up the ante. They said, oh, well, if it's a non-title match, why don't we make it 2 out of 3 falls? Oh, hell, let's see how good they are at that sort of thing against the Rage Tag Team Champions.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 432 pounds, the prestigious Honor Tag Team Champions.
Chris and Jeff have a little over 10 years with RWL, held tag gold way back in their early careers, and have since returned to the top of the mountain as Rage Tag Champs. And all that time has only sharpened Wild Fortune's skills, made them flow seamlessly as a tag combo, and hiked their endurance. A best-of-3 falls match won't be a challenge for them, or an edge for the Canadian Cartel, and Wild Fortune will defend the Rage Tag belts at the June 26th Supercard. But first, the Canadian Cartel.
Oh, they sure do exude confidence, don't they? They sure make those belts look good.
A recent quote online from Chris reads, "We're thanking everybody who's backed Wild Fortune all these years. It's great to be champions again. Jeff and I won't let y'all down. Promise." These two have done a complete turnaround from that dark period when they were managed by Madison Lovecraft. Once they ditched her toxic tale, they've done a total 180, and the fans have welcomed the boys back with open arms.
Jeff Fortune called that year with Madison Lovecraft the darkest of his career, with the team actually splitting up for months. Remember?
I read about it. Chris stayed with Madison, and Jeff went out on his own a while, and both of them suffered.
Yeah, you guys are thorough in the research department. Al Barnett and Chris Wylde starting us off here as the bell sounds, and here we go. With this Barnett. And after Walt Rothburn, what the hell is that all about? Goes after Chris Wylde with a cravat suplex, takes him down on canvas. Barnett rounds him up. Inverted vertical suplex. Maybe the referee will disqualify him when he comes to. Oh, wow. Well, anyway. I guess not. Alright, well. Moving right along. Chris Wylde shoves Barnett away. Has him up off the mat. Hard chop. Just countered with an arm drag from Barnett. Speared by Chris Wylde. Going for the cover center ring here. 1, 2. And just the 2. Again, this is 2 out of 3 falls, so expect to see a lot of pin attempts in this one. Slam in the face of holding Al Barnett into the canvas. Chris Wylde steps out. In comes Jeff Fortune. And the new and reigning Rage Tag Team Champions. I give them credit. They beat me and T-Dog fair and square. They are doing great. Here we go. Jeff Fortune spins Barnett around. Has him up in that electric chair position, but no, Barnett's been there before. Don't like it. He gets himself out of the spot. Locks up Jeff. And a nice suplex from Holden Al Barnett. And in comes Vic LaRue. Canadian Cartel, students of O'Reilly Flash School of Wrestling. I understand he'll be representing with the Canadian Cartel. When Sweet Revenge rolls around, we go up to Canada up in July. That's going to prove interesting. Jeff Fortune misses with that clothesline, connects with an elbow on the outside here with Vic LaRue. LaRue goes off a series of chops and kicks and a nasty Vic LaRue. Working on Jeff Fortune here on the outside. Referee's count is, of course, in play. Just trying to run him into the barricade here. Into the apron, excuse me. So far, well, it looks like Vic LaRue's had quite enough of the outside. Takes himself back inside, and now we're just waiting for Jeff. Jeff comes to, gets himself inside. In comes Gold, and now Barnett on the tag. They lock up. Jeff, neck breaker drop. Rolling elbow drop. Look at this. Jeff Fortune warming up the band here. Oh my, speared him good. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Broken up by Vic LaRue. Jeff locks it up. LaRue. Elbows to the midsection. He's going to go after it. Well, Jeff shows him the outside anyway. Goes back to work on Barnett. Locks him up. This man, knee to the gut. And away goes Jeff Fortune. In comes Chris Wylde. Vic LaRue on the outside. And Chris takes himself up to the second rope here. Man misses with the elbow drop. That could man. Barnett knocks him up. Underhook suplex. Barnett gathers Chris Wylde up again. Takes him down the mat. And we got here. Full relief, surfboard, stomp. Very sweet little moves and real convenient. Barnett squirting Chris center ring. Like he might repeat the process again. Into an actual blow relief here. Action on him. No. Chris Wylde escapes that hold. Gets countered by Barnett and the neck breaker. Vic LaRue finally making his way back to his corner. Oh, and a nasty submission from Barnett here. Releases the hold, though. Gathers Chris Wylde back up. And whips Chris into the corner of the Canadian Cartel. Starts using the ropes. Use Chris Wylde. Hard chop. Takes Chris down on the floor in the corner. Barnett just stalking Chris Wylde. This ain't good. Gathers him up. Belly-oop slam out of the corner. Barnett rounds him up again. Vertical suplex. A sharp one at that. Barnett going for the cover. 1, 2. Vic LaRue just caught a nasty DDT from Jeff Fortune. Jeff Fortune being shown the outside, and Barnett submission on Chris Wylde's center ring with no ropes to get to. Chris can need a fix right here. But nope, he's just going to break that hold. Gets out of it. Barnett back to his feet. Chris Wylde rounds him up, whips him into the far corner. Vic LaRue, Jeff Fortune on the outside. Barnett counters Chris. Has him right in the center of the logo. Cloverleaf, surfboard, stomp. 1, 2, 3. Flips Chris over. Barnett going for the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, man, look. First fall goes to Barnett. Chris Wylde on Vic LaRue. Into the midsection. Man slammed him down face first. Chris going for cover. 1, 2. No. Vic LaRue still recovering as Jeff Fortune comes in on the tag. Jeff rounding up a fallen Vic LaRue. Kick to the midsection. Short and nasty DDT. Oh man. Vic LaRue got busted open on him. Yeah, he's holding his face. It don't look good. Jeff turns him over and look at this. That's a nice submission right there. Broken up by Barnett. Here comes Chris Wylde. Catches a shot from Barnett. Takes himself outside. Oh, enziguri from Vic Peru. Locks it up with Chris Wylde now. And flips him over. Jeff Fortune catches a slap. Jeff Fortune delivers a slap too. Man flips him over. Has him up again. Another suplex with a bridge here. 1, 2, and Golden Al Barnett had to break that one up. Jeff Fortune. Definite advantage here over Vic Peru. Jeff rounds LaRue up. Oh, swing and a miss. Misses with the enziguri, does it LaRue, and another short DDT, same as the last one. Oh, his face has got to be hurting. In comes Golden Al Barnett on the tag. In comes Chris Wylde on the tag. Chris rounds up Barnett, whips him into the corner, and up into the tree of woe here. Been a while since we've seen a good tree of woe. Oh man, Chris is going to abuse it to the maximum. Oh, drives a hard knee into the lower back. Golden Al Barnett. Chris with a quick spear right there. How do you do that? Covers. 1, 2. And that's the first pin. Wild Fortune. Head slam first right into the canvas here. Chris gathers Barnett up. Barnett counters. Elbows to the gut. Double shot to the gut. This is here comes Chris Wylde. Sit down, arm drag from Barnett. Now Barnett is escorting Chris Wylde center ring here. What's he got in mind? Look at this. Chris Wylde rolls him up into a little old pin. 1, 2, puts a bow on it, and that's it. That's the second fall. Wild Fortune wins this one 2-1.
How about this right here? Chris ends this one with 2 back-to-back pinfalls on Al Barnett, the Barnett single pin, with Wild Fortune beating the Canadians at their own game, leaving Chris and Jeff looking very sharp for their upcoming title defense. I think the team got this title reign at exactly the right point in their careers.
Yeah, the Rage Tag Champs are definitely looking very capable in their recent matchups, and there's nowhere to go but up. All right, folks, we've got even more RWL action after the break, so stick around.